Like that, like back in Smash 4, whenever I had to fight Lucius, Suarez, and Raptor, they would just hit me with that, and I'm like, why am I getting hit by Nair?
Nair is impressive, man. That move was a one-person army.
It's not as bad as my Ike problem, though.
Ike problem?
Yes, like, every time Ike hits me, I get mad. Like, it's actually frustrating. Just, I'm like, stop hitting me!
You gotta talk to Son about working on that matchup, then. Because Son is putting in the work with that character.
I'm actually, like, really, the people, like, I'm really afraid to, like, fight at Long Island now. The Son, the Peach and Daisy mains, like, I had to fight, Reggie. I had to play him, like, but he beat me too well. So I was like adapting, so like I'm gonna learn.
Yo, low key, I think out of the island's princess players, like Reggie's standing there is the strongest, and I'm including Vinny in that.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
I think while Vinny is a really strong player, I think he's got a lot to learn from what he did with the princesses. But we don't got any of that right now. We got Dabuz's Palutena fighting off against Raptor and his signature Yoshi. Kalos coming back again for game 1, and I'm honestly not surprised. I'm actually gonna be really curious in seeing how Raptor responds to this particular character, because Long Island kind of been on the Palu deficit as far as like strong early game characters being represented.
Yeah.
So,
this matchup, well, oh yeah, I like that change about Palutena. Her counter's like a reflector now. That's like really, really good. That move is annoying. Like I haven't fought a Palutena yet, but like I feel like when I do, I'm gonna hate that move with a passion.
I feel like it's given a bit too much credit for what it does, but it is a really solid tool. Like Nair, definitely the shining star out of Palutena's kit currently. But it is worth noting how back air and dash attack are like some of the more signature items of Palutena's kit that have retained their utility from Smash 4. She's able to approach freely because of the upper body invincibility that they provide on the shields. So seeing how Raptor goes about like fighting a character that, for all intents and purposes, doesn't need to respect his zoning is going to be fairly interesting.
Usually, like, versus Palutena, like, my main game plan would be, all right, I'm going to play slow, and I'm just going to, like, punish, like, whatever is, like, lagging, like, looks punishable. But, like, now, like, in this game, nothing, like, on Palutena really looks that punishable. Ooh, nice. That was really good back air. Like, all commentators. Ooh, nice back air.
Yeah, don't worry. Everyone gets one. I mean, the back air is nice.
Yeah. Also heard that up tilt for Yoshi is now a combo starter as well as F tilt.
Up tilt used to be like the signature combo starter. Forward tilt is the combo starter now. It's a frame 5 move that Yoshi can use out of his run speed, which is already a decent. He's always moving on the ground well.
Yeah.
But now it's like he runs up, forward tilts you, can follow any weight class, any like gravity class of character with no issue, and string together tons of damage easily. But historically, Raptor has always, like, I don't want to say struggle, but it's always been more of an uphill battle when he has to fight Dabuz, just because I feel like Dabuz's flavor of zoning is just more potent than Raptor's. Now, whether or not that's just the characters at hand or not remains to be seen, but I mean, you do what you can with Yoshi. Regardless if Yoshi's actually the high tier that people are prophesizing him to be, or if it's just the character is just inflated because this is an early game meta where no one really knows their defensive options.
Yeah, like what to do against certain characters.
And Yoshi, in intelligent hands, has always been a character that can just press buttons on you, and if they approach safely, it feels like you can't do anything.
I'll throw you SD.
Nah, man. Yoshi just comes back now. Like, ooh, the lift that you get out of egg throw on top of jumping, it just careens Yoshi back to the stage. It's actually amazing.
I think that move is like gonna cover so many options. So like just in general.
I think the most important part about all of this is that like the reflect is negating eggs from this equation, and I was actually saying this just earlier about how Raptor is one of the more powerful egg users of Yoshi.
Yeah.
In fact, I would say he's like the egg thrower of Yoshi's. At the very least, when comparing things on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say the ground, I mean Long Island. But like, because we have a lot of Yoshis, I could use that as a data base.
Too many Yoshis.
We have a lot of Yoshis. And out of them all, I feel like Raptor's always been able to zone really well with the eggs. He can use them aggressively.
Definitely. Whenever I play Raptor, I'm like, there's so much egg. What do I do about it? Whenever I play Swars, it's like, not that much egg.
Yeah, but as we've seen from game 1, Dabuz doesn't care about that.
I'm going to just counter, and it's going to reflect.
Like, he could set up his counter reflect to just completely ignore the eggs. All of a sudden, it's his aerial coverage. But I feel more importantly, he's using Explosive Flame to keep Raptor inwards. He's almost zoning him in a way that's forcing Yoshi to go in towards him.
Yeah.
And because of that, Raptor can't retreat. Raptor isn't able to fall back to the platforms of Kalos nor the ledge. So he's sort of in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Game 2 is going to take us to Battlefield, and I'll be honest, I feel like this is an even worse situation for Raptor.
Yeah, he has, like, he can go to the platforms and try to, like, escape from them, but, like, Palutena's, like, ledge coverage is, like, really, really good.
I feel given the situation, this is now that I'm putting a little bit more thought into it, this is a pretty smart pick from Raptor because typically Raptor gets counterpicked to this stage. He gets thrown to Battlefield because this is a stage where Yoshi's egg coverage is a bit mitigated. Yoshi has to be a lot more accurate with where he throws his eggs, and because of that, it's a lot more limited in what he's able to cover. Because eggs are a non-factor for Dabuz in this particular fight, my guess is that Raptor wants to use the tri-plat layout for his own benefits of being able to combo a bit better, have a few more safe options to land, and give himself a bit more time to figure out what he can do against Palutena because, like I was saying earlier, like Palutena just forces herself onto her opponents, and not a lot of people here at AON know what to do, especially against someone who's a powerhouse like Dabuz.
The back air looks better now.
The what?
The back air, Yoshi's back air, it looks
it's so good. Like, if spaced properly, it's safe on block, which the fact that Yoshi has a safe on block option that's such a good spacing tool is terrifying.
No, let's go to the top.
But also, it can kill.
I also heard that Yoshi's egg can, like, bounce. So maybe, like, Raptor can, like, use, like, the bounce to his advantage, like, to mix up the buzz. Because, like, he hasn't, like, really done it, like, the egg bounce versus the buzz, the counter. Oh, my God.
That almost dragged down. Bless that armor. And Raptor managing to turn things around. He's definitely bleeding out on this percentage, but he got the first stock, which is a lot more than could be said about game 1.
I think he's out of a jump. Oh, yeah,
got him out of a stock, too. Neutral air definitely going to be doing it.
Oh, so that's the combo starter now. Well, not combo starter. But.
Yeah, just jab, just for the matter of just playing out the footsies. Like, put on tiny bits of percentage. It's more for the sake of interrupting Dabuz. Like, that does not break shield nearly as reliably as it used to, and seeing all of the Long Island Yoshis go for it is just so sad.
Bless. Oh, no.
Nah, he's fine. No, is what I would say. Oh, no.
What were you saying? He's fine? Another nair? Another nair?
And let me get one more.
Wait.
Okay, explosive flame. Yeah. Let me get it again. That's fine, that's fine. Yo, Raptor was looking really good, and then Dabuz was like,
yeah, I'm just near you. Like
this is my house. You got the AON tag behind you, but I'm walking out with the AON money tonight.
Definitely looking like it. He keeps playing like this. I love that. You just stop and keep charging that F smash or whatever smash attack you're using. Wait, we haven't been like seeing Dabuz like use that recently. Let's try being on Palutena's F tilt. And I've heard like it's like really good in this game.
Yeah, forward tilt will kill. Forward tilt at the ledge can kill. It's not the same type of spacing tool that it used to be in Smash 4, but the kill potential of it just makes it so much more valuable. Especially because now there's like heavily reduced lag on down air, and down air can 2-frame. It's just it's a lot similar to like a sortie poke, which, you know, being able to poke for free, quickly, and low profiling is just amazing. It's not the fact they gave all these fantastic tools to Palutena is just insanity, because like, she was a very gimmicky character in Smash 4. She was incredibly niche, and you needed to know a lot about her kit to know what you were allowed to play with. Here, you just go.
I've never seen that kill. Even in Smash 4 at that percent, I've never seen that kill.
Bro, you just rev up the engine and you go for it. Dabuz taking a very convincing game 2-0 over Raptor. And Raptor started to learn things out. He started to figure out what we were doing by game 2, but I feel like at that point it was a little too late.
Yeah, Dabuz just had like those really hard punishes.
He's also just playing so confidently.
Oh, we have the classic.
Hold on.
Never mind.
Come to Orion. We got to do a little bit of the shelling, just a little shell, just a little shell.
Come to Orion.
January 5th. Listen,
I'll be
we got
people.
Mr. E, we got Vinny, we got Anti, we even got
Anti's good friend?
Yeah.